Hi guys, I can't really see the comments and stuff too much because I'm like so far away. But why not do a general live stream? This is like a new studio point area sort of thing that I've decided to do. If you like it, feel free to hit the thumbs up button. It really does help. But check it out, we've got all this behind us. It might all change and stuff like that. All I need to do is get myself a nice stool to sit on. That would be amazing because right now I'm sat on top of a toolbox. Of all things, a toolbox. But I've got some bits and bobs to do. It's not going to take long, but let's see what happens. Hey, Bones Pets. Lewis, I've got some bits to show you in a minute. Here, actually, I can't really see the comments from the new angle, but let me show you these, Lewis. I think you've already seen them, but I can't really even see it from there. The eggs are doing great, mate. Absolutely great. You've got those ones just there, and you've got the other two just behind that piece of heat cable there. Let's see if we can see them. There you go. You've got... There's one of them. It's a bit dull, a bit crappy, but they're all basically sat on the heat cable, those morning geckos. They're absolutely stunning. The problem is they're eating an absolute awful lot, and they're pooing an awful lot, which is a pain in the butt. But if you might remember, we did these little enclosures for the babies. Well, there's a little thing that's gone wrong with them, and I need to sort that out right now. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'll drop you all back on the tripod, just because I can, and let's start with a little bit of work, shall we? Now, I do apologise if I can't see your comments and stuff. I just can't. So what's the problem? There's one of the enclosures, and there's the other one, and we've actually got the one over the back there for the babies. The problem I've got is, obviously, I stuck in a load of live plants, as you can possibly tell with the pothos plants that are in there. But I keep watering the plants. Now it's got to the point where the water's building up and it's sort of overflowing the substrate a little bit. Now I can't have that with a baby morning gecko in there. So what am I going to do? Well, it's just a spitballing idea that I did come up with earlier. I've basically got a pair of scissors. I'm going to heat up the end just to hopefully help it drain out that little bit more. And we'll just go from there and just see what happens. But let me know in the comments, guys, how are you guys dealing? Well, you guys in the UK, if you're in isolation, hit the thumbs up button, because why not, basically. And I'm just going to keep cracking on. Wait there, before I start that, I'm actually going to move the camera closer to me so I can actually have a conversation with you guys. Let's get going. Let's have a little look at this. Sorry about the wibbly wobbliness. Just tightening up the tripod, camera around. Can you see how waterlogged it is getting down there? Oh, Ben, mate, I'm sorry. Yeah, so the substrate's dead waterlogged in both of them. I've let them dry out for a few days, but even our little baby one, which I'm actually gonna... Oh, look, there's the baby. Can you see the baby? He's dead cute. I don't really want to do too much to his enclosure. Look how big he's getting. When we got him, he was the size of my thumbnail. So he's over doubled in size. He's absolutely amazing. But you see how waterlogged it's getting in there. So that's what I'm trying to sort out. Now I have got stuff that I could use and stuff I don't need to use. But the idea is to basically not be a douche in the future and actually put a drainage layer in there. But I've got to drain that water out somehow. And I don't know how, to be fair. But got my scissors, got my lighter. I'm not going to do that one just yet because that's the baby's enclosure. What I want to do is try and get this one sorted, because then I can move that baby into here and go from there and just see what happens. But this is only going to be a quick little 20-minute live stream, just to sort of say hi and catch up with everyone. I've not done a live stream in a while. I've got an extra 20 minutes spare. I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. The reptile room's not exactly ready for me to film in properly just yet, because it is a bit of a scruff in here. Right, let's have a look. If I go there, that's the deepest bit, and I'll just... That hasn't worked at all. Like literally. So how is everybody? It's nice to speak to you, Lewis. Ben's Pets. I've not spoke to you in a long time actually, so nice to speak to you. Let's have a look and see who's in the comments. Lewis. When this is all over. Hi, Mikey. Gandalf, how's it going? How many inverts have you got now, Lewis? Because I think last time I saw you, you didn't have that many. You got a whole invert room going now, have you? Yeah, screwdriver or soldering iron would have been really beneficial. Do you know what? That's not working at all. So I'm going to have to change up my tactics. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I've got to change up my tactics. Let's have a think. I could use a screw and a screwdriver, to be fair, but I'm sat on the toolbox, so maybe not. So maybe that's a plan for another day. But this is weird because you can see this one is doing really well with its plants. Well, I say plants, it's plant. It's pothos plant. But yeah, the one where the gecko's actually living in isn't doing too great. He's dead active though, check that out. You can see him proper running around. They're absolutely amazing. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to rethink that idea and get onto something else, I guess. I'll put the baby back. Baby goes that side, right next to that heat cable. Absolute stunning colorations on that. Then morning geckos. I've got that. That's just the babies. The adults are. Don't know how well you're going to see them at all. There you can see the eyes under the back corner there. But we've got baby eggs. We've got eggs. So that'll be funny. There's Mushu. For those who love Mushu. He's doing absolutely fantastic. We've got this tarantula. Curly hair tarantula there. Now he's been in his burrow. Well, she's been in her burrow for God knows how long now. Months and months and months. And I noticed she'd come out the other day and I was like, ooh, start getting some work done on her. But then this tarantula has burrowed itself all the way down into its burrow. This is Rosie's enclosure. Now, she was never really that active. She wasn't really doing much. But we've gone into more of a bioactive setup with her and moved her into the actual reptile room. And just absolutely amazing. There he is down there. She's proper dead active and everything now. Diego down there basking away, being as he is. So we go through to the living room and check out Hugo, just because why not really? This enclosure here, the empty leopard gecko enclosure, once I've figured some stuff out on that, it's going to go between those two 4-foots at the back there. But what is it that I actually need to figure out on this? Well, there's a couple of things. One, I need to get the UVB setup all in, but to do that I'm going to have to get part of the top off at the back to feed the wires through, and I can't really do that if I've got another enclosure set on the top, so I'm waiting for that to happen. And then I've got the deep heat projector, not deep heat projector, infrared heat projector just there. Now I've got to check, turn it on, get it warmed up and just see what the temperature is from that down to wherever the substrate layer is going to be, and just see the temperature, because if it's too warm I'm going to have to lift this part up a little bit and just so on and so on. There's Hugo being a lazy turd. You want to come out, Hugo? Oh, mummy's not here, you can't come out. Now this guy is actually in shed. Check him out. Woo. He's just, yeah, that's him. He's amazing. But that's basically all the animals to an extent. I mean, there's other bits. There's like the plants that need all clearing up. These two, the two succulents, this one and this one, have absolutely blown up over the past few days. And they're going into the new leopard gecko enclosure. I've also got babies there, which they were given to me by Reptile Systems, so I can't wait to get them sorted. But then this lot were just all little shoots. And oh my God, that's absolutely amazing. Lewis, I'm actually really busy today. Give me a message. I'll message you back as soon as I can, right? But don't get offended if I don't message you back straight away, sort of thing. Where's Mooshu gone? Oh, back up on his lights. Now in there, I can't wait to get that enclosure sorted out because it's an absolute disgrace. But that's basically everything. I wish I didn't have reflection problems, but there we go. But guys, that's me done because I have got so much work to do now. I just thought I'd pop on and say hi to everyone, see how everyone was doing. It's a bit earlier than my normal video. Well, it's a lot earlier than my normal video time, but that is behind us, my new studio. Because right, what I want now, everybody who's in the sort of reptile world would have heard of Clint's Reptiles. Now, he's my absolute idol for YouTube, anyway. Let me explain why. And you value into his actual videos. It's more information more than anything, and I love that. But he's always got a table. He's always got a bit of a background. That's the main reason I've done this. So I can sit here basically when I'm filming. I can't really do it too much when I'm live streaming because I can't see the comments popping up. But I can sit here and work away and stuff like that, and the camera's just there looking at me. I've got the table, I've got a surface. I could do videos where I've got the animal just here and I'm showing you all the animal, whatever. The only thing I don't like about it is my head looks really small compared to my hand. That's about it really. But got me softbox light up there, I've got a big window light here. It just looks good, it's going to be good and all that sort of stuff. But thanks for tuning in, and it's been nice to speak to you all. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button, just because why not? And if you're new around here, hit subscribe. Peace out, guys.